This is just nothing but fantastic news. No matter how you look at it, it is a great thing. Yeah, video game preservation has been very much the talk of the town in recent times. Yeah, it kind of seems like more often than we would like to hear, there are cases like The Crew, for example, that racing game. Cases like this are just sad, where the game just basically gets taken offline, and not only that, but basically ceases to exist. That kind of started this whole video game preservation movement, or like the Stop Killing Games movement. But it turns out actually many years before that started, there was something that was created back in 2017 that has had this same vision of keeping video games alive, and it has actually been working a lot in the background for the past few years. Yeah, and in just 6 days from now, on January 30th, we are about to see the overall product of their years of hard work. Now, I am talking about the Video Game History Foundation. Yeah, yesterday they finally announced that this is happening on January 30th. Now, they didn't initially give really any details, they just had a very brief post about this, where they said that the Video Game History Foundation Digital Library launches on January 30th, 2025, and then all they say after that is that we will tell you all about it then. And then all we kind of had to go off of was what they have been talking about in the past about this, which I'll be honest, I don't think is much. They haven't really said that much about it in recent years, but they did announce this vision years ago. It looks like back in 2017. They said they wanted to do this, but that it would take years to develop, and yes, it did. And according to their social media posts, they say that good things come to those who wait. I could not agree more. Now, thankfully, the video game news website called Video Games Chronicle actually did get a little bit more of a statement from them. It seems there are still a ton of details that will come out on January 30th, so all is not known right now. But they did reveal that this library will have, quote, never-before-seen game development materials, as well as artwork, press kits, and promo materials from iconic video games. And then this is what I am actually very excited about, and anybody who was around in like the 80s or 90s that remembers video game magazines should be very happy and excited about this. They say that this library is also going to feature more than 1,500 out-of-print video game magazines that will be fully text searchable, so you can actually, quite literally search the magazines page by text. That is going to be great for anybody that really wants a good rush of nostalgia, looking at like old Mario or Zelda game guides or magazines. I actually do kind of remember these from the early 2000s, but I'm just not old enough to remember them from the 80s or 90s. Sorry, not trying to make anybody feel too old there. But yes, overall great thing. I don't think anybody could disagree that this is just overall a great thing. It's great to archive games, and this digital library on January 30th is going to be just a huge drop in the game preservation community. And what's very nice is that not only is it going to be a library that archives things, but it really does sound like it's going to have some rare material in it as well. I am very excited. Mark your calendars for January 30th.